Good morning, friends. I hope everyone is doing well. I request everyone to watch my videos in a sequence for better understanding. In this video, I want to discuss one of the GATE question which came in the year 2018. Let me read out the question. The following are some events that occur after a device controller issues an interrupt while process L is under execution. Meaning is that process L is executing by the CPU and an interrupt is occurred and they have given some 5 steps. Okay, like step P, step Q, step R, step S and step T. And they are telling which sequence is correct. They have given 4 options by changing the sequence and they are telling among these 5 steps what is the sequence of execution they are telling. Now remember one thing, whenever an interrupt is occurred, the first thing is that whatever the instruction which is currently executing, that instruction should be finished first. Okay, then only it will check the interrupt flag. If the interrupt flag is enabled, then only it will start executing the interrupt. So first thing is that it has to complete the executing of the current instruction, then it will store the program status information onto the stack. That is the second step you have to do. And then what is the third step? The effective address of the interrupt, you have to store it in the program control because you have to go and execute the interrupt. And what the interrupt will be there in the interrupt service routine, it will be there, and you have to execute all these things because interrupt service routine will tell what are the things you have to do when an interrupt is, that corresponding interrupt is occurred. Let's take that internal interrupt has occurred, which is divide by 0. If divide by 0 has occurred, what you should be there, what you should do, that will be there in the interrupt service routine. So that you have to do. Once you have executed the interrupt service routine, then only you have to come back and execute the current processor. Is it clear? Are you able to understand? Now we will see. What is the first thing we have to do? We have to execute the current instruction where it is there. The processor finish the execution of current instruction. So the first step should be Q. Am I right or wrong? Then next step is what? It should store the program status word into the stack. We will see where it is there. The processor pushes the program status of L into the control stack. Yeah, this is the second step it should do. Now what is the third step? It should take the effective address and store it into the program controller. Where it is? The processor execute the interrupt service routine? No. The pop progs? Yeah, the processor loads the new value based on the interrupt, meaning is that new address. So this is the third step it should do. Now what is the fourth step it should do? The processor executes the interrupt service routine because the interrupt service routine only the information is available. So you should do it. Then only you should pop the program status of L. Then you should execute the information. Means next instruction you should do. That is the step 5 you should do. Now we will see what is the information it is there. First it is Q should be done. Okay, it is telling first Q. It is okay. Next what it should be do? P. Yeah, even it is saying P. Now next is T should be done. Yeah, T it is correct. Next it is R. Okay, correct. Next it is S. So it is telling the correct sequence. It is saying that step Q, step P, step T, step R, step S is the sequence. So this is the right answer. Whereas it is saying that it should start with P. So it is not a right one. And it is saying that it should start with T, which is wrong. And it is saying that it should start with Q. Up to here it is okay. Then it is saying that after step 1 you should go and execute step 3. But it is wrong. So the right answer for this question is option A. So I hope you have understood how I solved this question. If you have still any doubts, you feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will clear your doubts in less than 24 hours. Thank you for watching my videos. Have a nice day.